All right, welcome into college hockey on a Saturday afternoon. One of 3 games we have for you today. And first off, we're going to have the women's Division I University of Utah hockey team play the University of Wyoming in a rematch of last night's 11-0 win at the hands of the Lady Skating Utes. So it's going to be interesting to see how Wyoming responds. And we have a change in goalie. Last night, Steegman's got the shutout for Utah, and tonight it's Deamo. Puck drop coming up here shortly. We're getting ready for puck drop here. Right wing will be 21, Camden Harris. And we have Valerie Stevenson, number 10, on the right defense. The puck is dropped. Utah has to hold it. Utah in the zone with Molly Murphy. Down in the right corner. Wyoming with possession and defensive end around the boards. Utah trying to put the forecheck on, keep it in the zone. Wyoming with possession in the defensive zone. Utah battling. Around the boards to Wyoming. Met by 2 Utes there. Valerie Stevenson pinching in for Utah. Camden Harris along the right side boards. Valerie Stevenson with a wild shot from the point. Goalie just was able to make a save on that. And Wyoming clears student neutral zone, but Valerie Stevenson is there to dump it in. Icing is waved off. Utah on the forecheck. Wyoming trying to battle in their own zone here. Along the boards, Wyoming comes away with it. Speed through their own end here. Lots of speed up the left side for Wyoming. Dumps it in, the self pass. Utah is there defensively. And up the left side, Utah goes, but Wyoming is there to get the puck in the neutral zone. Giveaway. Utah will set it in by dumping by Alexander By. Little trip there from Wyoming, but no call. Utah in the offensive zone. Molly Murphy down in the corner, but we have a stoppage in play. Looks like we're going to get a game's first penalty here. I believe it's a slashing. Maybe a tripping. So the Utes will go on the power play here. 18:29 to go in the first period. One trip by Wyoming. Sonia Charman will take the offensive zone faceoff. Molly Murphy down on the right side, screen the goalie. Up to the point for the blue line. Utah setting something up. Down in the corner. A little misdirected from Molly Murphy, but she is in the corner with Utah. Up the left side, blue line. Utah will have to reset. Morgan Valley says take it, and don't understand what the call here is. We have a stoppage in place. 18:05 in the first period. We're going to get a centralized face-off here. Not really sure what that's about. So the Utes will be on the power play for 1 minute and 36 seconds here in the first period. And the face-off. Utah takes it. Central ice. Utah into the offensive zone. Wyoming is there. Utah behind the net. Molly Murphy in the right circle. Molly Murphy with it. Center pass, but nobody's there. Wyoming clears the puck. 1:20 to go on this Ute power play in the first period. Score is still scoreless. Utah trying to set something up. Right side. Utah in the zone. Molly Murphy, right circle. Looking for a pass. Slot, but just misses wide. Utah still in the zone. Morgan LaValle dumps it down deep. But Wyoming is there. Wyoming with possession of the puck, and they clear it down the other end of the ice. Utah will try to make a play here. Neutral zone near the benches, coming up with speed on the left side, but Wyoming takes it away and smartly clears it down the other end of the ice. Less than 36 seconds on this Ute power play in the first period. 17 minutes to go in this first period. Not much to speak of yet, but the Utes are threatening. Up the left side is Haley Smith. Takes a spill, and Wyoming's able to clear and enter the neutral zone with speed, but it's a 3-on-1 battle there. And Utah will come away with the puck up to the right side, but it's just off the stick of Utah entering the zone. Utah in the right corner. Looking for a play here. Haley Smith, right circle. Pass, slot, shot, and score! Utah takes a 1-0 lead on a Molly Murphy goal. 16:24, first period. Utah goes up 1-0. Just a great play there by Haley Smith to take it deep down in the right circle and find a streaking Molly Murphy in the slot, and that is just dangerous territory for a goal scorer. So Utah will take a 1-0 lead, 16:24 to go in this first period. And I do believe that the power play did expire just in time, so that may be an even strength goal. We'll have to see on that. So Utah down in the corner of their own zone, around the boards, but it takes a wicked hop. Utah has to battle in their own zone to get the puck out. Captain Haley Hansen up the right side, through center ice. Molly Murphy tries to tip it in the zone, but Wyoming is there. Utah in the offensive zone, but I think we're gonna have offsides. That was Addison Greenwood taking it in. So Utah up 1-0, 15:56 to go in this first period. Up and down action. We got the captain, Haley Hansen, in the center. Molly Murphy, our goal scorer, on the right. And Utah will take it in the offensive zone, but Wyoming is there. Utah dumps it down deep. Wyoming trying to keep it clear of their goalie. Wyoming in possession in their own defensive end. Misdirected pass on the left side. Addison Greenwood trying to make a play, but the goalie is there for Utah. Utah trying to get out of their own zone here. Does with speed. Over center ice, into the offensive zone, but we're gonna have an offsides. I don't think the captain Hansen saw a Utah player in the zone already, trying to hold the line, so we will get an outside the zone face-off here. 15:26 to go in this first period. Utah up 1-0. And the face-off. Utah battling in front of the Wyoming bench. Trying to get the puck into the zone. Does, but Wyoming is there. Wyoming will take possession in center ice, but Utah takes the giveaway. Molly Murphy to the right side. Left side, excuse me. Utah entering the offensive zone with speed at the blue line. A tip pass almost makes it through, but Wyoming is there. And then another tip pass and blocked in front by a Wyoming defenseman. Molly Murphy to the point, hits one of her own players as they're skating off to the bench. Wyoming with possession through the neutral ice, right side, but Wyoming will go for a change. And Utah will take possession in their own end. Up the left side, Wyoming is there for the forecheck in front of the Ute bench. Wyoming with possession in central ice, but there's a takeaway almost there by Utah. That was Sophie Gueron. Utah on the forecheck here. Offensive zone, pass to no one in front. Utah was going for a change, but they will settle possession in the central ice. Trying to enter the zone, but Wyoming is in the neutral ice, entering the offensive zone with speed. Dumped down deep right. First real chance test for Wyoming here. But Utah in possession, defensive zone, trying to clear the puck. And they do. It's a race to the puck here. A 2-on-1 Wyoming advantage. The Utah forecheck is smothering. Utah enters the zone, deep down in. Utah trying to make a play in the offensive zone here. Down behind the net, Utah and Wyoming. But Wyoming comes away with it through speed. Couple of dangles here, a 1-on-3 situation, and a shot is high over the post there. Redirect again, another shot blocked by Utah. Wyoming trying to get possession, keeps it in the blue line, and the puck goes out of play on the right side. So I think we'll get an outside the zone here face-off for Wyoming. Utah still leading 1-0, 13-13 to go in this first period. Up and down action, just the shots are flying right now. And the face-off. Utah wins it back in their own defensive zone. Tries to go up to the right side, but it's blocked by Wyoming. Keeping it in their zone. Dumps it down deep. Wyoming trying to get some pressure here. Takes a hit in the end corner there. Wyoming trying to put the forecheck on. Utah trying to get out of their own end. Left sideboards. Takes a spill, blows a tire, and Wyoming gets a shot and saved by Utah. 12:43 to go in this first period. Utah is up 1-0. First real test for the goalie here for Utah. Wyoming is getting sustained pressure for the first time, it's seemingly all game, being in the first period here. Face-off is won by Wyoming to the blue line. D-to-D, shot from the point, takes a tip, and the goalie, I believe, has frozen the puck. That puck got through at least 3 bodies in front, tipped at least once, and that's just an acrobatic save there by Utah's goalie. Utah still up 1-0 here, 12:35, but Wyoming is threatening. Face-off win by Utah, trying to get up the right side, does to Molly Murphy, our goal scorer, goes to the left side, dump and chase. Wyoming is there, but Utah is on the forecheck, trying to get offensive zone pressure here. Wyoming comes away with it, and they will clear to center ice, where Utah gets a takeaway. To the right side, Molly Murphy coming down, right circle, looking for a player in front, finds a streaking player, but it's off the stick, so they will have to reset. Captain Haley Hansen, excuse me, over to defenseman, shot and just right. The goalie made a play there by Megan Fish, who's pinching, gets another shot off, takes a wicked rebound. Captain Haley Hansen is in front, trying to clear it. Nice play by defensive player there for Utah to keep it in the zone. Utah still on the forecheck here. 2 Utes on 1 Wyoming Cowgirl. Utah trying to get some pressure from behind the net. Utah takes it out to Fish. Fish takes a shot, redirected. Another shot, and just a magnificent save by Wyoming. Lots of action there. Great shots by Megan Fish, looking for the redirect, trying to get something going. And Utah will go for a change. And we will get an offensive zone face-off here. Madison Brent, the right D, in for Utah. A shot on the face-off. Utah with the pressure. Wyoming trying to clear the puck and is unable to. Utah briefly keeping it in the blue line, down deep in the left side. Utah going for the forecheck here. Camden Harris with a takeaway from behind the net for Utah, trying to keep the puck alive, looking for help. Wyoming is there, another battle behind the net. Front pass and score! My goodness, just a great play all around there. Camden Harris out in front. Magnificent play all around. One of the most dangerous areas in hockey is that small little sliver of space behind the goalie, and if that goalie gets turned around, there is nothing they can do. Camden Harris found a spot right in the goalie's path and was able to pot it for a 2-0 lead. 10:56 to go in this first period. Utah on the faceoff here, in their own zone. Wyoming trying to make a surge. Wyoming passes, but no one is there, and Utah comes away with it right side. Comes Utah, but Wyoming is there on the forecheck. Takes it away from Haley Smith. Utah trying to clear, does. Momentarily, Utah in their own zone here. Wyoming putting on a surge of their own, tries to clear to the left side. Does for Utah. It's a one-on-one race. Another Uta's joining in on the forecheck. Does for Haley Smith, left circle, looking for a player in front, but Wyoming directed another shot and redirected into the corner by Utah. Utah still with the puck here, looking for a player out front. Defenseman with a shot wide right. Madison Brent is there for Utah. Down low, takes a shot. Blocked by the goalie, and Wyoming will come away with it through center ice, but Haley Smith is there. So Utah dumps it into the Wyoming bench. Look out. Haley Smith almost targeting some of those Wyoming players. Utah 2-0, 9:49 to go in this first period. And it has been all Utah with some slivers of hope from Wyoming with some offensive pressure. As we get ready for a center zone face-off, center ice face-off, excuse me. Molly Murphy on the right side, our first goal scorer of the night, along with center Haley Hansen. Utah in their own zone, trying to clear it, does. Right side, nice tip pass. Got a 2-on-2 here. Captain Haley Hansen to Molly Murphy, and just goes over her skate. Pass to Greenwood for Utah, takes a wrister from the point, and Wyoming makes the save. Just crazy pressure, very fast from Utah here. 9:27 to go in this first period. Utah's up 2-0, offensive zone faceoff. Hansen at center, Murphy at right wing, and we got Greenwood here at the right defensive. Utah down low, looking to make a play. Left side circle. Wyoming is there for the forecheck. Clears it to the blue line. Utah is there around the boards to the right. Utah chasing, right circle. Down in the corner. Captain Molly, Haley Hansen with a shot, but is blocked by Wyoming. Utah, good battle, keeping possession, but Wyoming is able to get possession clear up the left side ice. A little bit of a jumble there, but Wyoming dumps it in. Utah will play it out of their own end. Up the red side, but is taken away by Wyoming, and they will set it up. Good play by Utah there. Captain Haley Hansen with a good defensive play and wraps it around the boards. Careful there, Wyoming player was charging in. Wyoming with possession right now through center ice. Neutral zone, Wyoming, left side circle, finds the slot, shot and saved by Utah. Just a great reactionary play right there. Wyoming with some heavy pressure. 8:16 to go in this first period. Utah's up 2-0. Right side, Utah will try to clear zone, but Wyoming is there, and it just escapes the zone, so everybody will have to reset, and so will Utah. Utah with a clear, down the zone. Icing is waved off. Wyoming in their own end. Up the left side, but nice pinch there by Utah. Keeps it in the zone momentarily until Wyoming is rushing up the right side. They have numbers if they push it. Utah in their own end. Utah trying to get possession of the puck here in the corner. The puck finds Utah, but an errant pass, and Wyoming is able to get the takeaway into the zone, right circle. The shot is wide right, but Utah still on defensive end here, trying to clear it. Wyoming deep down in their own zone. And Utah is able to take it away momentarily in the corner. Around the boards, up through center lines, but is poked away. Utah goalie helps it out, put it in the corner, trying to get some space. This is not the same Wyoming team we saw last night for sure. A lot more fight. Wyoming with the puck in their own end, and we're going to have a stoppage in play. And I believe we're going to get a Utah power play again, as one of the Wyoming players is off to the box for what looks like hooking. All right. So the Utes are going to power play. 6:55 to go in the first period. Up 2-0. Got Haley Smith on the right side. And the faceoff, Haley Smith takes it out to the defense, and they shoot, and oh my goodness, it was trickled and tipped. But Utah's in the corner. Right side. Got Kylie Lagerquist in the corner. Haley Smith is on the right side. Utah trying to make a play here in this power play. Utah at the blue line. Just in the reach, shot and wide right. Utah with some extended pressure here. But Wyoming is able to get possession and clear down the left side of the ice. 1:24 to go in this power play. 6:17 to go in the second period. Utah up 2-0. Utah trying to set things up on their power play up the left side. Utah, little resistance there. But Alexandra Bai on the right side. Got Haley Smith trailing. Bai around the end. Looks in front, but no one is there. And it skates out of the zone, and Utah will have to reset. Less than 1 minute to go in this power play. Utah trying to make a play here. Up the center ice. Madison Brent. Utah in the slot, dangerous area. Down low, shot and saved by Wyoming, but another shot and it's saved, and the referees will blow it dead. Just 2 point-blank chances there for Utah. 41 seconds to go in this power play. 5:36 to go in the first period. Utah leading 2-0, and I do believe the goalie is down, so we'll take a moment there to see if she's okay. The referees are conferring with the Wyoming bench. Can't really get a read on the Wyoming goalie. She is moving, so we got the coach in a cowboy hat. That is a look right there, but I guess they are from Wyoming, so makes sense. And I think the goalie is gonna see if she can do it. Mobility looks good, and I do believe that we're gonna get going here. So good sign for Wyoming that their goalie is able to keep going here. Sonia Charman at center, Molly Murphy right side, and Utah wins faceoff. Blue line, down low, right side. Molly Murphy in the corner to Charman, behind for Utah. Down to the LaValle at the blue line, over, takes a shot from the point and is able to corral the save. Utah will get another chance here. 21 seconds on the power play. 5:15 to go in the first period. Utah up 2-0. As we get ready for the face-off. Wyoming takes the face-off. Trying to clear, but are unable to. Down the left circle, around the boards. Utah will go in. Utah, Molly Murphy, right side. Charman, going for the center, almost able to get it to Utah Hansen, but Wyoming clears, and Utah will have to reset, and now we are at full strength. Utah trying to push, but Wyoming sends it into the Utah defensive zone, excuse me. But Utah trying to clear. Wyoming is there. Utah trying to get possession here. Up the right side. Camden Harris, our second goal scorer, in the right side circle. Looking to make a play. Reverses, but Wyoming is there. Haley Smith with a shot, and it's still out there. Utah, extended pressure. Wyoming trying to clear the puck out, gets possession, and they will just go around the boards lackadaisically, I might add. Utah is still on the forecheck. Looking good. Trying to left circle there. Utah, and Wyoming is just able to clear the zone. Utah takes a little push there from Wyoming. Utah out of their own end. Up the right side. Makes a wonderful pass on a breakaway chance and save. Rebound, control, goal! Utah follows up, and Utah goes up 3-0. Utah. Valerie Stevenson. Haley Lagerquist. Goals are flying. People are flying. I'm having a hard time seeing who's getting rebound control and who's getting redirects. I think we're going to have a review here shortly. Nope. So Utah will take a 3-0 lead, 3:44 to go in this first period. And it has been all Utah. Wyoming up through center ice, 1-on-5. But Wyoming is still able to get some offensive zone pressure. Takes a spill, Utah, left side. Able to exit the zone. Through center ice with speed. Charman holds at the line. Haley Smith with the play, in front. Puck is loose, around the corner here. Stevenson at the point, keeps it in barely. Haley Smith in the right corner. Utah in the corner here. Stevenson able to keep it in barely, but then Wyoming is able to pressure, and Utah will have to reset. Errant pass misses Wyoming, and we will get our first icing of the game, I believe. It's impressive to go an entire period without one icing, and Wyoming just missed a stretch pass there. So Utah will get an offensive zone faceoff with 2:58, excuse me, with a 3-0 lead. Getting ready for the faceoff here. Molly Murphy at the right side. Utah wins the faceoff, but Wyoming is able to clear. Madison Brent keeping in for Utah, but it is offsides. Utah will have to reset. Outside the, I do believe we have our first Ute penalty. I believe it's holding stick. So Madison Brent will go to the box, and Wyoming will get a chance to get in this game. 2:45 to go in the first period. Utah up 3-0, and Wyoming will be on the power play for the first time in the game. And the face-off. Utah is able to corral it, but Wyoming is there momentarily to keep it in the zone. Utah trying to take some time off this power play. Wyoming there with the forecheck. Up the left side, through center ice with speed is Molly Murphy. Trying to make a play. Got captain Haley Hansen, but she will wisely take it out and kill more time. Over to Stevenson. The captain Haley Hansen with speed, but a Wyoming player makes a play to clear the puck. We saw this a lot last night with Wyoming being on the power play and Utah still being very aggressive and even scoring some shorthanded goals, and I wouldn't be surprised if it happened again. Captain Haley Hansen on the left side, half boards, trying to battle multiple Wyoming players, kicks it back, and Utah will reset with Stevenson in neutral zone and just dumps it in. Camden Harris chasing. Utah up 3-0 here. 1 minute left to go in this Wyoming power play that has been all Utah. Stevenson up the left side with possession, clears it down wisely, but Wyoming is there before able to reach the half wall. Wyoming with speed through center ice, makes a move, shot and saved, almost like a change-up shot there. But Utah is able to make the save. 1:27 to go in this first period, Utah up 3-0. 42 seconds left on the Madison Brent penalty, and Wyoming will get an offensive zone faceoff. With the faceoff, Wyoming with the win. Taken away by Utah and cleared down the other end of the ice, and Wyoming will have to reset. Wyoming poked away by Alexandra Bai, and Wyoming will have to reset a little bit more here. Wyoming up the right side. Tries to make a play, but Camden Harris is there. We have reached 1 minute left in this first period that has been very fast-paced in all Utah. Wyoming, shot is blocked by Utah. Up the right side, left side, excuse me. I promise I will learn my right from left. It's very difficult to do this. Utah still in their own zone here. Save. by Morgan LaValle up to the left side. Utah trying to make a move through speed. Utah in the zone. Center pass, but Morgan LaValle, correction, Amel Ashell, that's a goal. I blew that one. I blew. So Utah takes a 4-0 lead, 16.6 seconds on a goal by Haley Merriweather. So Utah goes up 4-0, 16.6 seconds. You look down for 1 second and you miss all the action. So good thing I'm not on radio because that would have been a bigger bummer. So Utah 4-0 lead, 16.6 left. Coming to the end of first period here. Utah up through the center ice, but Wyoming is there to break it up. Takes a spill, and we have reached the end of this first period. Utah leading 4-0 after one. Just a lot of action, a lot of goals, fast-paced movement, a fast first period, and we will be back shortly in 15 or so minutes for our start of our second period. All right, welcome back in. We are ready to start the second period. Utah up 4-0, getting goals from, stand by here, Madison Brent, Camden Harris, Kylie Lagerquist, and Haley Merriweather. So we will switch sides. Utah will be going right to left, Wyoming left to right. The ref are ready to get this period going here. Left side, we have Aylin Ashell, one of the two twins on the team. Her sister, ML, number 24. 24 and 27 in your scorecard. And we're dropping the puck. We're good to go. Ashell with the pass back to D. Captain Haley Hansen, left side. Looking to set it up for here, Utah. Up the right side. Utah having a little trouble in their own end here. Wyoming is able to take the puck away from Utah. Up to the right side. Left side, Hamden Harris is buried by a Wyoming defender. But Hansen takes it up the left side for Utah, streaking in the middle, but unable to get the pass through due to a Wyoming defender in the way. Utah, offensive zone push here. Hansen down low, left side. Makes a move, but Wyoming is there. Haley Smith kept in by Alexandra Bai, crazily just by her skates. Hansen, right side circle, looking for a play here. Redirect out in front, but no one is there. And Wyoming will take the puck down into the neutral zone, entering the offensive zone. Utah is there, setting it up. Left side. Tries to make a play, but Wyoming is there. Charman up the left side. Trying to make a move. 3-on-1 action there, but Wyoming was there. Greenwood will take it for Utah. Charman up the left side. Center ice, but no one is there. Haley Smith left side. Greenwood right. Charman down the neutral zone. Wyoming still able to get it in the offensive zone, still battling in the left corner. Utah trying to clear it out of their own zone here, not able to. Out in front for Wyoming, shot saved by Utah. Another shot blocked in front, but Wyoming is there, shot wide and above the crossbar. Wyoming will have to reset. Utah clears the zone. Haley Smith in pursuit. On the forecheck with Charman, two of them collide. Charman in the left side. Wyoming in their own end. Puck takes a giant bounce, and Utah able to capitalize for a moment, keeping in the zone, but Wyoming slowly clears it out through center ice. Wyoming trying to get it in, tumbling, muffing in center ice. Utah possession here. Up through the slot, shot, and just wide high left. Utah on the defensive. Excuse me, Wyoming on the defensive. Utah at the blue line, shot, save. Behind the net, redirect. Utah from the slot, shot and save by Wyoming. Just a plethora of opportunities there for Utah. And Wyoming is able to make the stop. So far, no goals to speak of. Utah up 4-0, 17:08 to go in this second period. And we will get an offensive zone face-off. Morgan LaValle, left D. Captain Haley Hansen, left side. Center, excuse me. The puck is stuck in the referee's skates, trying to move. And Utah is trying to set something up offensively here. But Wyoming takes the puck away. Around the boards, LaValle just out of her reach, has to get back. Wyoming down the left side. It makes a good forecheck there. And Utah will set it up in their own zone. Trying to clear it out. Utah up through the left side. Clears it. Utah down the left side. Molly Murphy trying to make a play. Camden Harris there with Molly Murphy. Around the boards. Captain Haley Hansen, excuse me. Makes a move, left circle, deep shot, and just wide left. Good play there by the captain of Utah. Morgan LaValle takes a shot from the point, but is directed wide and into the corner. Utah will go on the forecheck. Wyoming clears it to central ice, but Utah dumps it down deep. Wyoming will reset in their defensive zone. Utah on the forecheck. Captain Hansen around the back. Utah trying to keep it in, just able to. So Wyoming will still be in their own end here. Up the left side, Utah making a play. Fish, left side. Puck takes a wicked bounce, and Wyoming is able to clear the puck. Utah, up the left side. Hugler just offsides, and we will reset just outside the zone here. 15:32 to go in the second period. Utah up 4-0. Fast-paced second period to go along with a fast-paced first period. Getting ready for our outside the zone face-off here. Lagerquist on the left side. Fish takes it, dumps it in for Utah. Leah Hugler down in the corner for Utah, battling. Wyoming takes it around the boards, tries to clear it, just able to on the far right side. Fish dumps it down from the neutral zone for Utah and is able to get a good stick check to slow the Wyoming zone here. Utah, two offensive players, Hugler and Ellsworth. Utah trying to keep it in the offensive zone here. Does. Molly Murphy at the point, skating down into the slot area, takes a shot, saved by Wyoming. Another shot saved by Wyoming. Utah, offensive zone, starting to get their legs now. Pass, makes it through, and Wyoming makes a save. My goodness, what a play there from Haley Smith to receive that pass from the cross crease. And somehow, the Wyoming goalie makes a save. 14:33 to go in this second period. Utah up 4-0. And Utah's just starting to get the shots that fall in now. Charman at center. Utah with the faceoff win. Just outside. Goes all the way down. Utah goalie would slow it down, but we got two Wyoming players going in for the forecheck. Utah up the right side with speed. Over center ice. Into the zone. Dumps it down deep, right side corner. Charman behind the net makes a play on a Wyoming player. Centers, shot from the slot, blocked from Wyoming. And Wyoming will get possession in their defensive zone and just clear, attempt to, but Molly Murphy is there to dump it down in for Utah, who will go for slight changes. Utah with the offensive zone forecheck. Keeping it in the zone here. Molly Murphy down in the left corner, trying to make a play. Gets taken down by Wyoming, no call. And Wyoming will take possession briefly until the captain, Hansen, left side is battling at least three Wyoming players into the corner. But Wyoming will come away with it up the left side and just is able to clear just enough. Molly Murphy, who is all over the ice, gets the puck in the defensive zone, clears the puck, and I believe that is going to be icing. So Utah ices the puck, and Wyoming will get an offensive zone faceoff. 13:14 to go in this second period. Utah leading 4-0. On the ice we have Aylin Shell, Molly Murphy, Captain Hansen, Valerie Stevenson for the defense. And we got a face-off here. Utah wins face-off, deep in their own end. Valerie Hansen. Correction. That's Shell. Up the left side. Got Hansen trailing. Dumps it down deep. Dangerous area in the center there for Wyoming, but they're able to come away with it. And across center ice. But Hansen is there with the forecheck. And the puck down deep in the Utah defensive zone. Utah will have to reset here. Back behind to Stevenson. Up the right side. Utah making a play. Got Hansen streaking up the left side. And the puck will go out of play and we'll get a stoppage here. 12:35 to go in this second period. Utah up 4-0. And the shots are coming for both teams right now. Notable players on the ice right now. Captain Haley Hansen and Molly Murphy for Utah just all over the ice, seemingly imposing their will. And Utah with the face-off as I try to filibuster there. All right, Utah on their own end. Over to Lagerquist, but it's cut off by Wyoming. In the corner, 3-on-2, correction. Shot in front, but Wyoming is unable to get a stick on it. Wyoming still in the zone, but the Utah Utes are clogging the zone. Makes a play to Lagerquist. The right side cannot find the puck in her skates. Clears it out. Utah with speed. Camden Harris down the left side. Shot saved by Wyoming. Rebound, Utah in possession. Right side circle, shot wide in the corner there. Utah still with possession, taken down. Penalty is called. So Utah will head to the bench for the extra attacker here and hopefully set up with the power play coming for the Utes into the offensive zone with speed. Utah trying not to let the Wyoming Cowgirls touch the puck so they can keep this delayed penalty as long as they want. Utah dumps it down deep, setting it up, pass cross crease, shot and just misses. Wyoming's lucky that didn't go in there. Utah still with the delayed penalty here, and Wyoming still is able to finally touch the puck, and we will get a penalty. 11-12 into the second period, left in the second period, correction. Utah 4-0 and ready to go on the power play. For Wyoming, Anna Brenner will be in the box for 2 minutes. Utah will go on the power play here. Charman, Hansen, LaValle for Utah. And the faceoff. Utah wins the faceoff back to Hansen. Left point. Trying to find some room here. Reverses with Valley. Hansen down deep. Shot blocked in front by Wyoming, who then clears the puck wisely. Good opportunity for the captain there to skate it into the dangerous slot area to try to get a good shot, but Wyoming was there for the block. Utah will set up. Hansen in their own zone. Up the left side. A shell on her left. Hansen enters. Left side zone. Looking to make a play for someone in front here. Hansen circling, waiting, skating. Gives it off. Down low. In front. Harris just misses, but Hansen is there for the shot, looking for the redirect, but no one, I believe Molly Murphy just bounces off her skate, so it's in the corner. Utah will reset, and Wyoming is able to clear the puck down. We are coming up on a minute here to go in this power play. Hansen in the skates, but Harris is able to corral it briefly until Wyoming sends it down into the defensive zone of the Utes. 53 seconds left in this power play. Utah trying to get something going here. Molly Murphy loses control of the puck, but Utah dumps it into the zone. 41 seconds on this power play, and Wyoming clears it down. Not much to say about the Utah power play this one, but still time. Utah, Haley Smith, center ice. Right side, enters with zone speed. Down in the slot area, it's taken away by Utah. Molly Murphy at the top point, goes to her, tries to corral it, but Wyoming makes a good play, and the Utes will have to reset. 10 seconds to go in this Utah power play. Haley Smith up the left side for Utah. Haley Smith down deep, skating, looking, waiting for a lane to pass. Looking for a lane. Utah, penalty over. Right side shot. Save, rebound, and I believe is a goal. We have a that was number 20, Kylie Lagerquist, just as the penalty expires, 5-0 on a goal I miss again. Yeah, this is not easy from up here, but it's fine. Okay. So Utah takes a 5-0 lead, 9:04 to go in this second period. Utah wins the faceoff. Into the offensive zone. Just offsides. Little too overzealous there to get in the zone. So Kylie Lagerquist with her second goal of the game. And Utah takes a 5-0 lead. 8:59 to go in this second period. Outside zone faceoff. Wyoming with the win. Trying to get possession. Get it out, but Utah steals the puck. Into the slot zone. Camden Harris with a shot saved by Wyoming. Wyoming in the battle there. Right side, trying to clear it, does, but Molly Murphy is there, center ice, and just chucks it in. Trying to make a play here. Utah battling. Wyoming in the neutral zone. Whoa, that was good call. Good no call there. Utah takes it through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Wyoming defending. The Utes will go for a change. 1-on-4 right now. Utes are there. They can fish. Trying to keep it in for Utah. Captain Hansen off the left side makes a move. Able to get Camden Harris, but his shot is saved by Wyoming. Just nifty plays there from the captain, Haley Hansen, making moves. And we will get an offensive zone faceoff here. Ayla Nichelle, Captain Hansen. Megan Fish, Molly Murphy, set for the offensive zone faceoff. Utah on the forecheck here. Wyoming in their own zone. Captain Hansen up the left side. Fish with the puck in the neutral zone, passes it to the right side. Over to the right side. A shell in the corner. Wyoming defending. Wyoming trying to exit the zone, but Utah is there. Keeps the puck. Utah trying to make a play. Offensive zone. To the blue line, Fish players collide. Molly Murphy is there to clean it up for Utah. Greenwood for Utah, the left side, up to Hansen, who dumps it in. Utah on the forecheck now. Wyoming defending. In the corner, Utah looking for the battle. Utah with possession. Utah makes a move to the net, but it's saved by Wyoming. Over on the right side, down deep. Makes a move, right circle. Looking for a zone. Over the stick of Utah, just misses, excuse me. Utah with the 5-0 lead, 6:42 to go in this second period. Utah down deep in the offensive zone, around the boards. Greenwood, down deep, finds a center pass, shot just wide right. Utah with great play here. Utah still in the zone, trying to make a move, but Wyoming is going to come away with the puck and exit the zone, enter the neutral zone with speed, and dumps it down into the offensive zone for Wyoming. Utah defending. In the corner. Utah is able to clear it on a good play by Madison Brent. Utah enters the offensive zone, passes back, but no one is there. Utah defender shoots, blocked by Wyoming. Wyoming trying to clear the puck out of the slot, but it is in a dangerous area. Madison Brent with a shot, saved by Wyoming. Just a great play there by the Utah defenseman. 5:45 to go in this second period, 5-0 Utah's lead. And the ref has his hand up. We're going to have a penalty here. So we will get I believe, a Utah power play. But we're going to try to assess the laundry now. Correction, I think we're going to have a Ute in the box. And it looks to be So Wyoming will go on the power play with 5:37 to go in the second period, down 5-0 on a Madison Brent penalty. So Utah on the kill now. Wyoming wins the faceoff. Shot redirected on the goalie. Saved by Utah. Frantically in behind the goalie right now. Utah trying to clear the puck and is able, almost. Good play by a Wyoming defender. Keeps it in at the blue line. Wyoming down deep. Utah defending. Utah gives up a goal on a power play. Just a great play from behind the net to redirect it in front. And Wyoming is on the board for the first time this game. Utah still leads 5-1, 5:15 to go. It's the first time in these two games that a power play has hurt the Utes. So it'll be interesting to see how the Utes respond now. Utah leading 5-1, 5:15 to go in the second period. Utah face-off win, but Wyoming takes it a left side circle. Good play by Utah on the defensive end to stop the pass going. A shell up the center to Hansen. Hansen makes a move in the slot, but is unable to get the shot off. Hansen still battling behind the net. Utah on the forecheck now. Wyoming with possession. Takes it down the right side. Utah, LaValle. Around the left side, gets it up, but Wyoming is there. Multiple players take collision. Players are continuing going down, but Utah comes away with the puck up through center ice. Hansen looking to make a move. Hansen passes in the slot, makes a move, shot, redirect. Goal by Utah, just tic-tac-toe. Utah responds, goes up 6-1, 4:26 to go in the second period. And that all started with Hansen making the moves. And my goodness, Hansen made the initial move to the great pass, and then, my goodness, in Lachelle, just a great play. And Utah goes up 6-1, 4:26 to go in the second period. Utah with a face-off win, up the right side. So we do have Aylin Lachelle, one of the twins, with the goal. Camden Harris with the assist, and of course, Captain Hansen with the nifty play to make the play happen. So Utah will go up 6-1. 4 minutes to go here. Utah with another shot opportunity, goes high wide, redirect out in front, but Wyoming is there and takes possession in their defensive zone, looking to clear. Utah up the right side. Harris makes a good play up the right side. Greenwood is there. Dumps it in for Utah, and the Utes will go for a change. Megan Fish, defensive left end. Wyoming through the neutral ice. Dumps it down low for Utah. Fish is there. So is Greenwood. Utah comes away with possession. Momentarily clears for Charman. Makes another play, and now it's a race. And Utah just unable to get the puck there. Coming down on 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this second period. Utah up 6-1. Utah in the corner here. Scruffle along the half boards. Down low. Player in front waiting, as well as Madison Brent at the left corner. Madison Brent gets it, makes a play, still stays with it, trying to battle the Wyoming defender. Able to keep the puck in the zone, dumps it down. Good play, Madison Brent. And we're gonna get a stoppage here. Madison Brent was able to keep that puck alive long enough for a Wyoming player to get a penalty, so Utah will go on the power play once again. Erilyn McCarron for Wyoming in the box for 2 minutes. And we have Hansen, Molly Murphy, LaValle, Camden Harris, and Charman on for the Utes. Utes win the faceoff, down to LaValle. LaValle over to Hansen. Hansen, right circle. Molly Murphy, shot. Score! Molly Murphy makes it 7-1, Utah, 2:32 on the power play. Correction, that is Sonia Charman. Sorry. Correction, that is Sonia Charman. A 5 does look like an 8 in my eyes, so I apologize. Sonia Charman with the goal. Utah goes up 7-1. 2:32 to go in this second period. All right, Utah on the defensive end here. Wyoming trying to make a play. Utah up the left side. Utah left side. Trying to make a play. Left circle, passes, redirected, almost on goal. Wyoming in possession. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the second period. Utah offensive zone pressure. Top of the slot. Knocked away. But Utah will regroup. In the offensive zone. Lydia Hugler around the left side. Takes a big hit from Wyoming. Hugler in front, looking for position. But Wyoming is able to take the puck away and enter the neutral zone with speed. Wyoming with a shot from the point, not much on it. Goalie saw it all the way. Wyoming still trying to get possession. Utah tries to clear. Unable to. Shot from the right point, wide right. And Utah bounces it off the boards, clears it away, and will reset, and the Utes will go for a change. Wyoming, right side, entering the offensive zone. Going for a shot, but it's blocked by Utah. Utah clogging the lanes here. Utah trying to get possession. In play. See what the call is here. Looks like we're gonna have a penalty on Wyoming. So Utah will go on the power play. Penalty would be on Ashley Krieger for Wyoming. And we are 1:01 away from this second period. So Utah will get a power play. 1:01 to go here. Utah with face-off win. Back to LaValle. LaValle rotates with Hansen. Hansen skates down, loses the puck a little bit here. Down deep left side, behind the net, looking for a lane in front. Taken away by Wyoming. Utah get possession, top of the slot. Good play there by LaValle to get it on goal and get it in. Just a keep in by LaValle, and Utah scores on the power play, and the Wyoming goalie is not too thrilled about that. Just a great play by Morgan LaValle, keeping the puck onside on the power play to get the goal. Just on a wrister to keep it in. Morgan LaValle. So Utah, 43.3 seconds to go. The power play goal scored by Morgan LaValle. And the face-off, LaValle will take it. It was not Morgan LaValle's goal. So Utah will get that updated goal for you during the second intermission. But still a great play by LaValle. And here comes Utah charging, making a play there. Wyoming is able to clear it, but LaValle almost keeps it in once again. Dumps it deep, but Utah will have to reset and exit the zone. Coming up on less than 15 seconds to go in this second period. Just killing some time here on the left boards. Ellsworth takes the puck away. Gets a shot off left circle, wide save. Haley Smith keeps it in momentarily. And that's gonna wrap it up for the second period here. Utah up 8-1 on another 4-goal effort by the Utes in the second period. Stay tuned, we have the third period coming up for the Lady Utes against Wyoming.
Welcome to the Rocky Mountains.
Welcome to open trails and new vistas.
Welcome to stunning Red Rock.
Welcome to the greatest snow on earth.
By the tree of broken glass, where the home.
Welcome to game day fun.
Anything could last. So let's go and take the words that we know.
Welcome to the party!
Of thoughtful dreams. But if you listen, you can still hear.
Welcome to Pac-12 Sports.
Welcome to world-class research.
Welcome to the arts.
Welcome to real-world experiences.
We can go to that bridge that crosses over fear.
Welcome to a great education.
Love and what it does to those they hold near. So let's run till the water.
Welcome to new friends.
We can toss our worries far away from our hearts. And if you listen,
Welcome to the time of your life.
not hear them calling out our names, calling out our
Welcome to all you can imagine.
Though we might fade in fall, we'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab it, walk and see. Those gray clouds look close, but we have come and gone.
Welcome to the University of Utah.
So get up and grab it, walk and see.
Thanks for calling the Salt Lake Visitor Center. If you have any questions, please leave a message and we'll get back to you.
Hello! I tell you what, I'm just going to put you on speaker. All right, a little about me. I'm a bit of a phenomenal skier, so I want to take my family on a vacay, which is short for vacation. Hope you don't mind the abbreviations. I'm just short of time today, so I need to sort of hurry things along. Just a few simple questions for you. They call Salt Lake Ski City, but you do ski in the mountains, right? I'm just picturing myself skiing down the sidewalk there next to the shops. Knowing my luck, I'll do one of my big flips and end up in the traffic. So I don't want that to be the case. Look, I've got to go. You're really keeping me here. Although I will say, I'm going to see your Utah Jazz play a basketball game. And I've heard there's a couple of Australians in the team. So here's my question. Are they causing you any trouble? I just had a thought. The average snowfall near Salt Lake is 500 inches. If I was to utilise all of that to build a giant snow person, would that be majestic or a bit scary? Oh, hey, listen, just quietly. I'm a big family guy. You know that. I've told you that. But after a few days with them, I'm going to need a drink. That's legal, right? I hear Utah has the youngest population of any state. So if I was to head down to one of your hot rockin' clubs or a social event, would there be a youth person in there that might be able to explain Snapchat to me? My kids just won't do it. Now, I've heard there's a bit of a Sharks versus Jets rivalry between the skiers and the snowboarders. And if I made that movie, would you watch it? Oh, when was your last Yeti sighting? Are you getting all this, by the way? I'm assuming you can rewind. The Utah state bird is a California gull. I mean, even you've got to admit that is confusing. I guess that's more of a statement than a question, but still I thought I'd bring it up. Now, your Ski City Super Pass, I take it that's part of the Marvel Universe. If I get that, will people call me the Winter Soldier Man? I really wish you could see this. All right, well, this would be costing me, so I better go. Thanks for everything. Bye.
This is Beth from the Salt Lake Visitor Center calling you back to answer your questions. First off, yes, you can absolutely drink here. We'd prefer if you ski in the mountains, and I'm happy to call you Winter Soldier.
name is Marguerite Van Komen, and I'm a snowbird ski patrolman. My dog's name is Frank. What a good boy, huh? What a good boy you are. I start every morning waking up and having breakfast with the dog, and then we finish every day having dinner together, but everything in the middle changes. We train them using their own instincts, so instead of hunt for dinner, they're hunting for humans. A lot of thought goes into choosing these dogs. Number one, they've got to be able to handle the cold. Number two, they got to be pretty hardy. And three, we're looking for very high drive dogs. The dog that is gonna chew your sofa up at home, we want that dog. The people, the mountain at Snowbird, it's just special. And everything you wanna do is here in Salt Lake. Get off the plane, grab your gear from the luggage cart, and within 30 to 45 minutes, you're up here and skiing on snow. You know, Salt Lake is super unique. We have 4 full seasons. So you can come up, ski all morning till the snow gets a little too smushy, and then you go and hit 18 at the golf course at the bottom of the mouth, and then you can go out for a wonderful dinner and see theater. It's amazing how much you can fit into your day. And not only do we have everything that you want to do, but we have great people to do it with. Everyone wants to be outdoors, happy, and go and play. Every day is different, and I love that. I love showing up to work and going, what is on the plate today? Snowbird is my family, and Salt Lake is my home, and Frank is a great part of that. My name is Marguerite Van Komen. I'm a snowbird ski patrolman, and I am Salt Lake.
All right, welcome back in for the final period of today's game. Utah leading 8-1 as we enter the third period. During the second period, Utah got goals from Kylie Lagerquist, Ayla Nachel, Sonia Charman, and it was Morgan LaValle with that great play on the power play. Utah up 8-1. They beat this same Wyoming team 11-0 last night. So we'll see if Utah can put up some more goals in this third period. And we are getting set for this face-off. Utah will send out Molly Murphy on the right side. Greenwood for defense, Captain Hansen at center, and we are ready to drop the puck off. And Utah with the face-off win. Molly Murphy to the right side. Centers for Hansen. Tumbling Muffin still gets it to the point. Good play in there. Shot wide behind the net. Murphy there on the forecheck. Kicks it away into the corner to the right side. Utah trying to keep it in. Hansen does. Hansen down. Shot in the air. Ricochet. But Wyoming is able to corral the puck in the left side, up through neutral zone, over center ice with a little bit of speed here. Wyoming into the offensive zone. Utah takes the puck away, but Wyoming is there to chip it. Hansen trying to get possession of the puck. Murphy is there to help. Kicks it over to the defenseman for Utah. Play through neutral zone. Utah into the zone with a shell down the left side corner. Rings it around, but no one is there for Utah. Utah keeps it in. Charman trying to make a play. Backhand, nobody there. Haley Smith shot left side. Utah still with possession. Down the corner to Haley Smith. Wyoming in the left side corner, trying to clear the puck. Utah's there. Down left side, looking for a lane. Utah got Haley Smith in front. Looking for a pass here. Defenseman, shot, tipped. I think it was blocked there by Wyoming. Wyoming is trying to corral the puck. Does for a moment. Utah still with the offensive zone pressure. Defenseman makes a shot, and it takes a bounce to the right side. Morgan LaValle tried to bring it down, but could not get there in time. Utah in the neutral zone, trying to make a play. Charman coming across into the zone with speed, makes a move. The puck is there. Utah on the offensive zone push. Backhand steered away from Wyoming. Morgan LaValle, left side. Takes a shot, and it takes a wicked bounce off the goalie, but they make the save. Wyoming trying to clear it out of their own end here, but Utah with a shot. Far side by Fish. Utah keeping it in the blue line. Down the left circle, skating in, finding a lane into the skates of Wyoming, but they're able to clear. Lagerquist down in the left side corner for Utah, but Wyoming is able to clear down to the other end. A misplay almost there by the goalie for Utah. And Wyoming keeps it in the offensive zone, but Utah is able to clear it out. Wyoming is there in the neutral zone, trying to make a play, entering the zone, but just out of the reach, no icing. Goalie taps it away in the corner, but Wyoming is there. Utah defending, and we're gonna have a stoppage here. Looks like a penalty on Wyoming. So Utah will go in the box, correction. So Wyoming will go on the power play on a Megan Fish penalty. And Wyoming is trying to get in this game here. 16:54 left to go in the third period. Utah leading 8-1. Utah with the face-off win. Utah with possession, trying to make a move, but Wyoming keeps it in down the left side circle, but Utah defense is swarming, and they're able to clear it out. 2-on-0, Captain Hansen to Molly Murphy, off her skate, stick rather. Still on the offensive zone pressure here while on the Wyoming power play. Captain Hansen in the right side circle with Molly Murphy at the right point, pinching. Captain Hansen battling 2 Wyoming players. Wyoming able to get it out. Stolen by Utah into the offensive zone, but Wyoming is smothering since they are on the power play and have the woman advantage. Wyoming making a play here. Cross crease pass, but no one is there for Wyoming, and they will have to reset outside the zone. 16:34 to go in the third period. Utah leading 8-1. A minute 35 to go on this Wyoming power play as Utah enters the zone. And Wyoming will try to reset here, try to get a play for this power play. Wyoming tries to clear it out of their own zone, but Utes are there on the forecheck and it's Camden Harris just unrelenting. A one-woman show out there, but Wyoming enters the neutral zone up through center ice with speed, enters the offensive zone, makes a move to the left circle, but Utah is there. Wyoming still in possession here. Down the left side circle, looking for a lane. Behind the net, in front, but Utah is able to clear the puck after a blocked shot. Wyoming still with time here, 45 seconds left on the power play. Utah, great defensive play. Utah trying to make a move here. Haley Merriweather with a shot and saved by Wyoming. I don't know if that went over the pad there, but just a great play by Merriweather. Wyoming's on the push now. 25 seconds left in the power play. Shot and saved by Utah. We'll get a stoppage in play. Utah leading 8-1, 15-16 to go in the third period. 23 seconds to go on the Wyoming power play, and Wyoming will get an offensive zone face-off here. Utah will make some changes. Merriweather to the bench. In comes Haley Smith, left side. Melishell, one of the twins, left side circle. Morgan LaValle behind. Tries to clear it, but Wyoming is there. Morgan LaValle attempts to clear again and does. This time, the Utes are in chase. The Utes are going to get there. It's going to be 2-on-2 here. We are at even strength, so the Utes go on the offensive push here. Haley Smith in the corner. Tries to get it to Morgan LaValle, but is unable to, and that is going to be icing. So 14:10 to go in the third period here. Correction, 14:07, and Utah will get an offensive zone faceoff. Utah leading 8-1, and we will have Morgan LaValle, Sonia Charman, Haley Smith on the ice for the Utes in this offensive zone faceoff. 14:07, Utah leading 8-1. And Charman is kicked out of the circle and will be replaced by Haley Smith. And the puck is dropped. And Wyoming comes away with the puck in their own end. But Charman is there. LaValle jumps in the play, takes a shot, wicked bounce, unable to control it. Utah with possession. Another shot, another bounce. Wyoming is getting plundered right now. Another shot and score by Charman. My goodness, Utah leads 9-1, 13:49 to go. Sonia Charman just shot after shot. Not much the Wyoming goalie can do there. Utah leads 9-1, 13:49 to go in this third period. Prepare for the face-off. Utah wins it. Utah through the neutral zone here, but Wyoming takes it away. Wyoming in their own end is being chased. Greenwood off the right side, looking for a lane. Tries to make a move. Back to Captain Hansen. Hansen takes a shot. It is blocked in front, but almost makes it through. Making Fish over to the left side circle. Behind the net goes Wyoming. Two Utes are there. Murphy and Fish, excuse me. Greenwood tries to keep it in, but it bounces over his stick and over the blue line, and the Utes will reset. 13:08 to go in this third period. Utah leading 9-1. Captain Hansen on the right side makes a play. My goodness, Shell tried to make a play there, but could not corral the puck, and it goes into the U zone, and the Wyoming goalie will freeze the puck, and we'll get an offensive zone face-off for Utah. 12:58 to go in this very fast-paced third period. Utah leading 9-1. Adding to their goal Sonia Charman to make it 9-1. Also, Lila Ellsworth getting the assist on that goal. Utah in the offensive zone. Camden Harris down in the corner. Battle in front, but Wyoming is there. Take the puck away. They clear it to the right side. Down in the right side. Here comes Wyoming on a push. Makes the center pass and makes it to the goalie, who makes the crazy save. Utah with possession in their own end, looking to make a play up in the center of the ice. Here comes Utah down the left side circle, down deep, but Wyoming is there to make a play. Haley Smith jumps into the play from the forecheck, but is unable to get it. Madison Brent over to Lyrequist. Two Utes collide center ice. And we're gonna get a stoppage in play here. 12:09 to go in the third period. Utah leading 9-1. And we're just trying to make sure everybody stays safe out there. But it does look like there's gonna be a Wyoming interference call. So Utah will go on the power play at 12:09. And the Wyoming player is not too happy about it. Trying to plead their case is Ireland McKieran, but to no avail. So Utah with the power play, and Wyoming is able to clear it on the face-off attempt here. Captain Hansen coming through center ice with a lot of speed, with a move, shot, and just misses wide. My goodness, Captain Hansen making the Lady Utes work. Behind the net, Utah. Molly Murphy rotating down with Charman. Tries to center it, but Wyoming is there to clear it. And Morgan LaValle will take it and reset for Utah. Morgan LaValle, one of 8 Utes with multiple points in this game. Good play. Morgan LaValle taking it all. Enters the offensive zone. 3 Utes there, Charman. And Wyoming is just able to clear it. Coming up on a minute left in this power play. 11:15 to go in the third period. Charman just out of her reach into the offensive zone. Wyoming is unable to clear momentarily. Captain Hansen will reset. Sends it back to Charman. Tries to center it to Utah, but unable to a shell. And both teams will change it up. 40 seconds left in this Utah power play. Utah leading 9-1, 10:45 to go in the game. Haley Smith up the right side. Dumps it in, redirected by Wyoming, who dumps it down. It's a 2-on-1 race, 2 Utes against 1 Wyoming. Defense will take the puck. Head up the left side here, coming up on 15 seconds left in this power play. Here comes a push by the Utes. Left side circle, Haley Smith looking for a lane, skates behind. Still looking, right side circle, into the Greenwood. Utah, point, shot, blocked out in front and corralled by goalie of Wyoming, and we are now even strength as the Wyoming power play, the Wyoming penalty has expired. Utah will still get an offensive zone faceoff here. And the faceoff in the left corner. 2 Utes battling a cowgirl. Wyoming looking to clear it out of their zone. Gets possession. Up the right side with speed, but it's stopped there by Utah. Takes down a Wyoming player, is Greenwood, into the right side circle. Gets Haley Smith in the front. And Greenwood dumps it down deep. Merriweather jumps in the play for Utah. Utah left side. Madison Brent trying to pinch there, but is unable to corral the puck, and it goes off to the left side circle of the defensive zone of Utah. 9:30 to go in this third period. Utah leading 9-1. Utah will reset in their own end. Around the end. Over to Merriweather for Utah. Up through the corner. Camden Harris down in the corner. Hugler in front for Utah. Centers just wide right. And that was off the stick of Merriweather there for Utah. Utah still battling on the forecheck, down deep in the offensive zone. Down deep, Camden Harris for Utah, looking for a lane. Reverses. Utah trying to get the puck to the point there. It does. But Wyoming is able to clog the lane and take possession out of their own end. Wyoming over center ice. Into the offensive zone of Utah. Around the corner. Utah, Addison Greenwood in the corner there. And they will clear it, and Wyoming, icing will be waved off. Both teams will go for a change here. 8:30 to go in the game. Utah with a nice defensive play in the offensive zone. Unable to keep it though. Addison, Molly Murphy. Utah with Fish in the center there. Wyoming corrals the puck. No offsides. So Utah in the offensive zone here, looking to make a move, right side circle, in move, front, but Wyoming is there to clog the middle, and Wyoming clears the puck, and I believe that's going to be icing. So we will get an icing. Utah leading 9-1, 7:56 to go in the third period. Utah trying to wrap up their second win of the season here in as many days, and are less than 8 minutes away from that actually happening. We're getting an offensive zone face-off here. Molly Murphy, right. Captain Hansen, center. Greenwood back right D. Utah with the face-off win, but Wyoming with possession momentarily. Shot. Double shot there from Utah. Greenwood keeps it in. Dumps it down the left side for the Utes. Camden Harris is there, as well as Hansen. But Wyoming is able to enter the neutral zone with a little bit of speed there before Utah cuts it off. Wyoming trying to dump it down, does. Utah with possession in their own end. Trying to make a stretch pass, but makes it right to Wyoming. No icing since the Wyoming defender did touch it. Wyoming with possession in their own end. Blocked by Utah. Utah on the forecheck here. Utah up the left side, right side, excuse me. Wyoming gets it in the zone somehow. And Utah will clear out of their own end. Through the neutral zone with speed. Tries to make it through one of the, that was a great play there by Hansen. Utah down on their own defensive end. Will reset. 6:42 left in the game. Utah leading 9-1. Shot wide. Misses the mark, and Utah will head up the neutral zone here. Chasing. Haley Smith trying to keep it in. Does. Sharman with the shot and score! Sharman makes it 10-1, 6:24 to go in the third period. And I do believe that we're going to have to wait to see on that one. But Utah will take a 10-1 lead, 6:24 to go. And the face-off. And the Utah with another offensive push here. Another goal! My goodness, I didn't even get a chance. Offensive push, and we have a Wyoming player down in the corner. Hope everything's okay, but Utah does take an 11-1 lead at 6:17 to go in the third period. We'll have to wait to see what happens there. But so far, Utah up 11-1, right. And I didn't see what happened to the player behind the net. We also have a Utah player leading assistance skating through center ice. So this is never what you want to see in a game like this. Score as high as this. We want to get out of here uninjured. If anybody needs help down there, stop at your... So we are just getting word now that Sonia Charman has scored a hat trick in this period. with 3 goals of her own, adding to the 1 goal she had in the second period. So Sonia Charman with 4 goals for Utah in this 11-1 game. It's an impressive performance all around by Utah. And the players are being helped off the ice. Hope everything's okay there. 6:17 left to go in this third period. Utah leading 11-1. Looks like we're getting ready to drop the puck here. Prayers up for the Wyoming player. Hope everything's okay there. So the 3 Sonia Charman goals in this period were assisted by Lila Ellsworth, Haley Smith, and Morgan LaValle. Just continuing on the trend of multiple Utes with multiple points. Leading the way is Sonia Charman with 4 goals and 2 assists. Just a crazy good effort. And we are getting ready to drop the puck here. 11-1 game, Utah's leading, 6:17 to go in the third period. And we are ready. And the puck is dropped. Utah with the win. Neutral zone, D to D. Up through the right side, but Wyoming is there, dumps it into the offensive zone. Utah will play it in their own end. Around the left side. Up through the center. Got a 2-on-1 Ute situation developing here. Molly Murphy streaking down the middle. Wyoming there. Molly Murphy on the forecheck. A shell at pinching at right D. Utah trying to put the pressure on. Captain Hansen. Off the stake. A shell there for Utah. Trying to keep it in. Did not keep it in. That was offsides. The ref was almost blocking the view there of his own line of sight. So Utah, 5:38 to go in this third period. Getting outside the zone face-off here. Utah leading 11-1 on a third period hat trick from Sonia Charman to highlight the day for the Lady Utes. And the face-off, Utah with the win. Madison Brent will take it back, settle it up over the left side. Camden Harris. Correction, Lagerquist. Utah trying to get possession. Wyoming does take it up through the central ice there, left side. Utes are there momentarily. Up through the center. With speed is Molly Murphy to Lagerquist. Stops to the left side circle. Takes a shot. Blocked in front. Behind the net, Wyoming comes away with possession. Unable to keep it, though. Merriweather behind the net, looking for a lane in front. And it takes a wild bounce off the back of the goalie's skates there. And that's going to be a good goal. Haley Merriweather with the redirection off the skates of the goalie, just how you draw it up. And Utah takes a 12-1 lead with 4:57 to go in this third period. All right, so ensuing faceoff. Back. Utah up through the center ice. Greenwood stops and pops into the right corner. 2 Utes are there. Wyoming trying to battle. Greenwood sends it out front, but unable to corral it. Wyoming is trying to get out of their own end. Does. A little bit of congestion there, but Wyoming dumps it into the offensive zone. Utes will play it out of their own end. Megan Fish on the right side circle. Centers. And here comes the Utes. Haley Smith streaking down center. What a move by Utah. Wyoming comes away with the puck. Left side, right side circle. Up through the center ice. Into the zone. Takes down a Ute defender. Wyoming does. But Utes come away with the puck momentarily. Wyoming is still battling. Less than 4 minutes to go in this third period. 12-1 Utah lead. Megan Fish, right side corner. Up the half boards. Unable to keep it in is Wyoming. They will reset, but a forecheck from the Utes. Sonia Charman looking for goal number 5. And Charman will head up to the bench. Molly Murphy into the corner on the forecheck. Utah with sustained pressure. A takeaway from Utah enters the zone with speed is Captain Hansen into the right side circle, into the goal, and saved by Wyoming. Greenwood keeps it in for Utah. A shell, left side. Greenwood for the Utes, top left circle, top right circle. Shot trickling muffin into the zone. The puck is loose in the slot, and Wyoming is able to clear the puck. 3:05 to play in the third period. Utah leading 12-1. Utah up with speed. Captain Hansen tries to make a move, but Wyoming is there. Wyoming clearing it out of their own zone through center ice, trying to enter the offensive zone, but Utah, with Camden Harris is there, and we have a stoppage in play. 2:49 to go. Utah leads 12-1. And I believe we're going to get a Ute penalty here on Captain Hansen. The call didn't look like there was much of a call, so that's interesting. So Wyoming will go on the power play, 2:49 to go in the third period. Utah leading 12-1 in what has been a all-Utes affair. So Utah with defensive zone face-off. Wyoming with the win. Over to the left side is Wyoming. Dumps it down deep, but Utah is there trying to clear the puck. Unable to. Wyoming, left side circle, down deep. Utah there. Takes a player down, no call. Wyoming, left side circle. Left side half boards. Utah battling to keep it out of their own zone. Left side shot, wide. Utah trying to clear the puck on the left side, does. And Wyoming will have to reset. 2:15 to go in this third period action. Coming up on a 1:20 to play on the power play for Wyoming. Utah with the forecheck. Utah behind the net. Trying to make a play. Centers, but Wyoming is there. Utah. Lydia Hagler just killing time on this Wyoming power play right now. Over to Morgan LaValle, in front. Morgan LaValle spins and shoots and scores! Morgan LaValle makes it 13-1. 1:46 to go in this game. Utah with another shorthanded effort. Utah now leading 13-1, 1:45 to go in the game. Still 46 seconds on this power play for Wyoming as Utah makes a push up through the center ice. Camden Harris over there to help Utah, but Wyoming takes it up the right side. Over center court, ice. Don't know why I said court. Utah defending. 2 Wyoming players blowing tires. Utah just clears it down. Kill the rest of this power play. Less than 20 seconds on the power play. And we are approaching 1 minute left in the game. In this Utah 13-1 third period. Utah in their own zone here. Saved by Utah. And we'll get a stoppage. 44.4 seconds. We are at full strength. Yes, we are at full strength. Utah leading 13-1 in this third period action. Utah getting goals. 3 of them from Sonia Charman, 1 Haley Merriweather, and a Morgan LaValle shorthanded goal. 2 Utes on 1 Wyoming player here. Utes make the play in front. Less than 30 seconds to go here. Utah trying to get another goal. Wyoming trying to clear the puck, and does, over center ice. 3-on-2 for Wyoming. Right side circle shot, saved, cleared. Another shot saved by Utah. Puck is in for Wyoming, and they cut the lead 13-2 with 13.4 seconds left in this game. Not much the goalie could do there. Stop the initial 2 shots, and the rebound control was not there. So Wyoming is able to get their second goal of the game, and we are just about done. 13.4 seconds ago in what has been an offensive juggernaut of a performance by Utah. Again, if you just joined in, Sonia Charman with a hat trick in the third period, 4 goals, 2 assists to lead the Utes. And we are coming down to the last 10 seconds of play for the Lady Skating Utes. And we will get an icing because that makes sense, because that's a rule. Does not matter if there's 7.2 seconds left in a 13-2 game. We must play the rules. So Wyoming will get an offensive zone face-off here. The Lady Utes are looking to go 2-0 on the season. And we got some. All right, here we go. And the puck is dropped. Utah with a face-off win. Time is dwindling. Wyoming trying to keep it in. Shot from the point, but it does not matter. The game is over. The University of Utah Women's Division I hockey team gets their second win in a row in a 13-2 shellacking of the Wyoming Cowgirls. Utah now 2-0 on the season. Sonia Charman, our #1 star of the game, 4 goals, including 3 in the third period, to go along with 6 points. Just a wonderful day of action so far, and that's just the first game of our triple header we have. Next up, stay tuned, Men's Division II. It's gonna be a day of college hockey in the Valley, so please join and stay and have fun. Thanks for joining.